Do you not want to go to Thanksgiving this year because it doesn't feel good, it's not good for you, and it's potentially harmful? Well, let's look at 3 reasons why not to go to Thanksgiving this year. Hi, I'm Ashton. I'm a licensed psychotherapist. I work with highly sensitive people, and I'm an HSP myself. So let's look at 3 reasons why you might want to put yourself first and let go of people-pleasing. But first, I want to be clear that I'm not telling everybody not to go to Thanksgiving. If your family is supportive and loving, and you go to a gathering and you feel uplifted, and you leave that family gathering feeling full rather than depleted, by all means, go to Thanksgiving. But for many of us, that's not how we feel when we leave a family gathering. We can feel exhausted, depleted, even depressed. So let's look at 3 reasons why not to go. Reason number 1, there's abuse in the family. Abuse can be emotional, physical, sexual. Abuse of any kind is not okay. Oftentimes, the perpetrator is protected in the family system, and either the victim or other family members even might fear abandonment if they speak up. So there can be toxic family secrets around abuse. Remember, abuse of any kind is not okay. And if abuse is happening in your family, please reach out to a safe person and seriously consider not attending a family gathering. Okay, reason number 1 was abuse. Reason number 2 is substance abuse, a different kind of abuse. It can either be substances of any kind, or it can be alcohol. Maybe the family members are actively engaging in addiction, getting hammered. Maybe that's when the abuse comes out: gaslighting, narcissism, manipulation, control. Or maybe there's enabling of the addict. Either way, there's a definitive culture of substance abuse within a family system. I'm not saying don't go to Thanksgiving and enjoy a cocktail or a glass of wine or a beer. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, when social consumption has rounded the bend and turned into abuse. It has a definite energy about it. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to Thanksgiving this year for that very reason. There's been a culture of alcoholism in my family for generations, and there's been toxic secrets about it. Nobody spoke up about it. I spoke up this year. I said, I'm not going. It was a really challenging decision to make, and I made it. Why? Because I'm putting myself first. Situation number 3 is just an overall toxic family environment. That could be anything from the 2 things that we've already talked about to withholding love, conditional love, criticizing, blaming. Maybe you feel held down, unsupported, like when your achievements aren't celebrated. So I'd love to hear in the comments below if you're struggling with a decision of whether or not to go to Thanksgiving this year. It can be a challenging boundary to set. Why? Well, several reasons. 1, there's definitely some societal expectations that, this is what we do. We go to Thanksgiving. We attend these events. But it's not until people start standing up for themselves, putting themselves first, finding their own voice, that these expectations and societal norms can start to change. And sometimes within the family system alone, it's an expectation. Of course you're coming to Thanksgiving. You can be the light shower and say, you know what? This isn't good for me. I'm not coming. Maybe there's going to be fear of retribution or pushback from the family members, or even fear of abandonment or fear that you're going to be outed. I get it. It's challenging. For highly sensitive people, we can experience all this toxic family energy on a deeper level. So it's even more important to set healthy boundaries. If you know of anyone who is in a toxic family situation and might benefit from hearing this information, consider sharing the video with them. Maybe it'll be just what they need to make that decision to not go. So think about putting yourself first this year. Let go of people pleasing. We're going to a Friendsgiving this year. one in which I'm going to experience myself as full and expanded. I'm not going to leave depleted and stressed and depressed, which I would if I had gone to my family's Thanksgiving. So consider subscribing, hit the like button if you would like more information about boundaries, toxic families, shame. And remember, when you understand your sensitivity, you too can claim it as your greatest asset.